Happy New Year 2026. It feels good to be alive.
Yeah.
We are back at it with more consistency this time around.
Mhm.
So we are starting up fresh. The theme for our today episode is the fear of being average. I know in this our generation, a lot of us have the fear of being average. It haunts us. It haunts us very badly. Most of us, we don't sleep at night because
Yeah.
of the fear of being average.
Heart they beat
I
waiting.
don't know about you, but they worry me. Like, I know they sleep.
I'm
If I lie
telling
down
you.
for bed and think of having small relaxation time, maybe consuming content on TikTok, I'll just look at myself and be like,
So
bro,
what can I do?
what the fuck are you doing, bro? That is what I say to myself.
I'm
Like,
telling you.
just wasting away time. That is how I feel.
Valuable time.
And it shouldn't be like that all the time.
Yeah.
But based on the society now give us the pressure of the fear of being average.
Average. You don't want to be average.
Nobody wants to be average. Average is now something that people frown on top.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, 100 years ago, average is the luxury then.
Mm.
Being average, being able to get this, get that, you're okay.
Yeah. That's true.
You're above poor.
That's true.
So average does not mean the person is not doing something. Don't know if we get.
Yeah.
Average still also mean that you're just within your means, not too much, but just within there. Moving on, we have interesting questions we would like to hit and see what's popping.
Mm.
Are you scared of being average?
I'm really scared of being average. I feel like no, like I don't want to be average. You know, I don't even think if there's any possibility of that even happening. I don't
In
think
your life?
average. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Hmm.
I want to always be more than average. More than this. I've gotten to this height. Okay.
What does average mean to you?
I feel like average is more of like be happy of the position you are at that moment. You understand?
Hmm.
Because on the norms, a man's ambition in life is to be more than what he was before yesterday.
Yes.
You understand? So if you get to this height and be like, okay,
I'm okay
I'm
now.
done for it. That means you're actually taking average.
True.
Even if you feel like you're actually better than many people,
Yes.
but your own life
Still at
line
average
is still
stage.
average because you are ought to be more than average.
True.
I'm telling you, that's what I think about average.
Yeah, I think it's deep.
Some people actually see like average just be like just eating, you can afford this, you can afford that, just afford the basic necessities.
Mm.
That's some people, maybe that's what the word feel makes us want to believe that's what average is.
To a large extent, that is also what
Yeah.
average is, being able to, afford your needs.
Yeah.
This is now, you're not broke at this point. You're
Yeah.
above broke. Some
Yeah.
people are broke, poor,
Yeah.
living,
Yeah. That's true.
still existing. So you're above some level.
Yeah.
Average, like you've said it all, is knowing that you can reach top, but you choose to relax where you feel comfortable.
Exactly.
That is a very perfect explanation of
Exactly.
wanting to be
Because at
average.
the end of the day, it all boils down to what you feel, not what the society makes you feel.
True.
You understand?
True.
Yeah.
I support the motion. What does a normal life look like to you?
Come on.
Yeah.
In my own perspective, what I feel like a normal life meant to look like to me
Yeah.
is more of like having the will to get what I want at that moment I want it.
A normal life.
That's what I feel like a normal life is.
No, like this normal life is in terms of average.
Yeah.
What is normal to average people? What does it look like to you in terms of being average? How can you define it in your own view?
As a normal life.
Yes, a normal life. Somebody like Davido is not living a normal life.
That's true.
So we're talking about people within the normal
I feel like it's just more of like providing for your needs. You understand? Having a shelter. Not being on the street. Having a shelter.
Yes.
You can raise kids, and the kids will still they're not getting everything,
Mm.
but they're actually getting the normal thing that human being is meant to get, like food, shelter, this, more parents care,
Mm.
and all those schools and all that, and
Mm.
all that.
Mm.
That's like normal life.
True.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Interesting take on that particular question. These questions, people will not understand how it feels to be asked question in front of camera than outside camera.
I'm telling you.
This
I'm
question,
telling
you
you.
can ask somebody randomly and they will have something to say.
Yes,
But on
exactly.
camera, it's like, oh, I hope I don't do mistake.
Want to be too perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What scares you more, failing publicly or living a quiet, average life?
Failing publicly or living a quiet average life.
Yes.
You know, it's meant to be like, your shame is only for you to be it. If you fail publicly, you don't, the words of other people will make that failure become more bad than it's meant to be. You understand?
Can you take that again?
And it's in the mention like,
Mm.
if I say to myself, I've failed on this,
Mm.
I have accepted the fact that I have failed.
True.
You understand? It's private. It's only within me that knows about it.
True.
But if everybody knows that you actually failed, even if there's actually a glimpse of you making a changeover, it's now difficult because you're now hearing so many words telling you, you failed, bro. Like you went this side, you have failed. So it's better I fail privately.
It does not say fail privately.
It says
living privately.
Okay, living privately.
Living your average life.
Right.
Let's put it to equivalent this.
Yeah.
It means wanting to become an entrepreneur publicly and you fail and you quit, or not quit, maybe you fail and there's criticism. People are telling you, okay, you don't fail, or let's use boxing. Somebody that is a professional boxer, world title, and all of a sudden he have a match, or he has a match with a bigger star too, and he can't lose that match. The criticism they get from failing, it makes it look like failure is not a normal thing again.
That's true.
So I feel like that is the term for this question.
Yes.
Failing publicly in pursuit of greatness, or living a quiet life, a very quiet, average life. Nobody knows you.
Bro, average life.
I'd rather fail publicly.
Average life.
I'd rather feel like,
let me tell you,
like Tozo.
For me, what I feel
Tozo is public.
See, it's, if you're living an average life, you understand?
Yeah.
Obviously, within you, you have known that you actually pass some challenges before you even claim to live an average life.
True.
You understand? So if you try to go higher and you failed, it's more of like, based on, we are still on that, we have got to a level. You're not like below the standard. You have got to a level. And you try to pursue higher and you see it didn't work out. You still go back to that same level. It's better. It's like you're accepting it, like, okay, now I have a chances of going more. But look at it this other way. Let's say the boxing is between you and life. You understand? You go one way. Life hits you down. Everybody are criticizing you. You understand? It's more harder to come out from that in the first place. It's very hard because now too many voices in your ear. People are like, oh, like you wanted to be this one, you failed. You want to be this one, you failed. You want to be this one, you failed. Now you're like, instead of you not to like have a self-reflect, the words of other people now are not hitting you more. I don't know if you get my point.
I understand your view.
Yeah.
But I will still like to enlighten, put light on the view. You're saying that you would rather choose to live a quiet, average life over failing publicly.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to let you know that you living a quiet life does not give you the chance. Like, in terms of this question, you don't have the option to want to chase bigger. It's just within the perimeter that you're used to.
Okay.
That is the average.
Okay, that's the average. You don't want to stress.
You know they go up.
You just want to
You
be
just did there.
No, now.
Than say you try to go
So
up, you can't fail, you can't try
I
again, you can't try again, you can't fail.
like, I'm thinking like a different angle.
Yeah, I understand the
But the
beauty.
question is actually going a different angle. For me, I'll actually want, if it's based on this question,
Yes.
bro, fuck me up publicly, bro.
Exactly.
I'm okay to even be in people's mouths.
Again, you said something, say, when you fail publicly, the criticism outside will be in your ear sometimes. Obviously, it will always be as a human being.
Yes.
But for you to want to actually even try publicly to fail, you are above the mindset of people who criticize people who fail.
That's true. That's true.
Because most people will not want to go public.
Yeah.
There's so many people with a lot of talent, but the fear of
being public,
failing publicly, alone,
exactly.
they don't want to push further.
Yeah.
We are out here pursuing a dream, failing,
keep trying,
new style,
exactly,
new position, new different angles, knowing fully well that we are going to fail till we win.
Exactly.
But that one win, it matters, bro. That win, doubles in the chat. That doubles in the chat.
It's just like Yahoo they press. You know, saying they press.
I beg, don't use Yahoo boy. Don't use Yahoo boy, I beg.
Okay. I get that. Oh,
let's take this one before we throw me the lamp. If you wake up at 40 and life is just okay, would you be happy or angry?
I'll be angry at myself.
I feel the same too.
Bro.
Especially in this day, in this time.
Exactly.
That you can become anything.
I'm telling you, because for you to be angry at yourself at that age, it's more like you have actually not taken so many opportunities you're meant to take.
When you were young. When you had time, energy,
when you had a lot of time, a lot of energy. Yeah. Yes. Bro. I won't be happy with it. I want to even see myself in the mirror. Like when that hits, like see myself in the mirror, I'll be like, what have I done to my life? You know? What's like there's nothing like I can prove I can be proud of my 20s, my 30s.
True.
To get 40.
Honestly, if I wake up by 40 and it's just okay, average, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to say something, but I will not be happy with myself. It will get to the point, say, I even like want to discipline myself in a way of punishing myself.
Yeah.
Because I'll feel like if you fail, 3 years max, 4 years, 5 years fail. If somebody spend the whole of late 20s, 30s, whole of 30s, down to 40 without like becoming something, anything. It's just within the perimeter of, okay, I can do this, I can do that, I can just provide petty needs and not what I feel like my kids and my family deserve.
Yeah.
It will be a disappointment, an embarrassment to oneself, especially in this generation, where there is tools to elevate yourself to the next level.
Yeah.
The problem now is the technical know-how.
Yeah.
There's things for us to do and become rich, but most people don't have the knowledge on how to implement those things.
Exactly.
On how to even execute the thing. Most people have the agility to execute, but the technical know-how.
Yeah, that's true.
They lack it. So, but we move on. This question is even very deep. It's deeper than what we thought it to be.
I'm telling you. Let's see. Let's do this one. Yeah. Would you trade excitement for peace?
Excitement, that is being happy.
Yeah.
Over peace of mind. Happy is a mood, though.
I'm telling you.
Excitement is also a mood.
I'm telling you.
Peace of mind is also a mood. Calm down. Depending on what the time. What I would like to be happy.
Happy always.
Not always. If it is
But it's not like, look at it this way. If you're always excited, that means there's still a atom of peace in your life.
true, because
Because,
you can't
because
be happy without peace. You can't be sad and
obviously,
you can't
because
be sad
if
and
there's no
be
peace,
excited.
if there's no peace, there's problem.
True,
There's no in between.
true.
Peace or problem.
They work hand to hand.
Yes. And if there's a problem, you can't be excited when there's a problem.
True.
So I think excitement for the way.
Excitement all the way through. I want them both because they still stand for what they are.
Yeah,
Some people can be happy, but deep down they don't sleep at night.
That's true. That's true.
You understand?
Yeah.
There's people who sleep at night, but they don't always look happy, but they
Yeah.
have peace of mind.
Yeah.
So if it is a case of do or die, choose one and let one go, you can still choose excitement over peace of mind
Yeah.
and still live a fulfilled life.
That's true. Let's see this one. Is peace better than success?
No. No.
Why is
There is a lot of poor people with peace of mind.
Yeah. I'm not joking.
There's a lot of poor people with peace of mind.
That's true. That's true.
So for you to actually attain success, you need to give up peace
Yeah.
to a large extent.
Yeah.
You need to embrace stress. You need to embrace struggle. You need to embrace not being able to do what normal people can do, but you have the money to do what they cannot do.
That's true.
One way, one way. You can't have it all.
Yeah, you can't have it all. You can't have it all. But still and still, you have something that many people that feel like they have peace.
Yeah.
Are craving to have. Because if you're putting it this way, I'll be successful or I'll have peace.
I'd rather be successful.
I'd rather be successful.
I
Because
don't-
even the person that have peace is trying to get my
Yes, it's trying to be successful too.
Yeah.
That's why I use broke people and I say there's
true.
a lot of poor people with peace
Yeah,
of mind
That's true.
and they are looking for riches.
Mm.
So when you have riches to a large extent, you can give yourself peace of mind.
Yeah.
You can distract yourself. You know?
That's true. Let's see this reaction video.
How do you feel about her having guy friends?
That's totally cool.
I've always had guy friends. He's met every single guy friend I've had.
I had
Well,
girlfriends.
some of my guy
she had
friends
guy
has
friends.
literally watched his dog.
So you don't care if she were to spend time with them one-on-one?
No, I think that's insecure if you do.
How is that insecurity?
How is
There's
that
no insecurity.
I'm just secure with who I am. I'm secure in the relationship, and as long as you're secure in the relationship, everything works out.
You don't think her being in that environment with another man one-on-one would create a bridge between you two?
No, because at the end of the day, relationships are all about trust. And if you don't trust your person, you shouldn't be with them, right? So if you trust them enough to be in a relationship, in a one-on-one situation with a male figure or whatever, doesn't really matter. If those friendships existed before me, who am I to say no, right? At the end of the day, as a man, it's about being confident. And if you're confident enough, it doesn't matter.
But why would your woman want to spend time with another man one-on-one if she has you?
Let me ask you a
Because
question.
it's
Do
called
you have any friends that are
Baby,
females?
we gotta go.
That's last clip. That said it all. Now she dey run the relationship.
I'm
Now
telling
she
you.
be the boss.
I'm telling you.
This one are
Just additional idiots.
a zombie
I'm
that is
telling you.
happy to be there. This guy now low key could feel like he could feel this inferiority complex. Even if for this guy to fit even pull this girl in the West, it means that he's doing well than this girl.
Exactly.
He's doing 3x than the girl.
That's true. That's true.
So yet the guy still they feel like he's lucky to be there.
Lucky to
See
even
that mentality.
lucky to even back the girl.
With all his hard work to
Everything,
become the man
everything.
he is,
I'm telling you.
he still feels like he's lucky to be there. It's crazy. Guys, we always empower men to be men. We encourage men, stable mentality, stable, how do they used to call it?
Masculine energy.
Masculinity. We talk on men masculinity. We encourage masculinity, meaning that this man in this video, he looks very emasculated, meaning he does not represent a man.
Exactly.
You can't be a man in that picture, in that whole thing that happened, he's not a
Telling you.
man. Obviously, you see the way the girl end that conversation.
Let's.
Now the girl they lead, now him they follow.
I'm telling you.
And
He
for
has
you,
no say.
not say,
No say.
and the man, if you, for this thing is happening to a lot of men right there. If you're a man, you've worked on yourself, you've managed to attain a certain financial freedom, you're still working on yourself because it's endless involvement.
Yeah.
So as you're still progressing and you manage to, hook one girl by the corner and the girl, they feel like you as the man, you're happy to be there. She's the glorious child. Some women, they like to even say it to your face that you're lucky to have me.
Lucky to have
I
you.
know the left women do all those things for my corner. What the fuck do you mean by I'm lucky to have you? Do you know how many of you there outside? How many of me can you get? How many of me as a man? How many of me in personality wise?
Yeah.
How many of me in mentality wise can you get out there? That can get as you, pretty as you.
So many.
Some might even be more loyal than you.
Exactly.
So don't let any girl tell you, use all those statements on you. I'm not saying you should be aggressive on them, but know your worth. And all these kind of women, they avoid men that knows their worth.
Exactly.
They know the green near man, way sabi in right and left.
They want a puppet.
You can finish something on it.
I'm telling you, like, this kind of men are gone.
Gone now.
Like, these people can betray anybody anybody around.
Thank you for mentioning that point.
They will betray you, bro.
They will snitch on you for a body that they will not bang.
Exactly.
A body that they will not even obtain anything from the girl.
Exactly.
But just to be in the favor, in the good side.
Just to see the girl around him. Well, let's see this.
Men need to date within their tax bracket and stop getting mad that the woman they want has high standards. You don't walk into a luxury store and get mad that the prices are high. You can either build up your money and wait to buy what you want or shop where you can afford. Dating works the same way. A woman with high standards makes insecure men feel uncomfortable, not because they're asking for too much, but because she reminds them of what they haven't built yet.
But when I go to the luxury store, all the items on the shelf are new. These bitches be used. They've been worn by several different people in several different states, countries, area codes, and been washed over several times, and with still remnants of the last nigga. So actuality, we're not going to the luxury store to get the luxury item. We're going to the Salvation Army to get some secondhand shit, and that's well within our budget. I think that you missed that part because you thinking that you're selling new items that no one's tried or no one's used or no one's smutted out. No, these are hand-me-downs at the very least. And last time I checked, hand-me-downs and Salvation Army was an extremely discounted price that most men can afford. So I see where you were trying to go with that, but you missed the part with the 30, 40 niggas that have worn them shoes. And nobody likes another nigga's stanky feet in a pair of shoes. And you get the gist. You're gonna get after.
That's okay so far. Yeah. That girl said something that stuck with me. She said something about men going for their standard and women who have standard. Why does it, when women say they have standard, they reference the standard for you to keep up? But the man you're going to, he has a standard too.
Yeah.
But they give you the burden of his own standard for you to keep up. In fact, he creates a room to share that same standard with you. But you now, maybe the woman, they demand a maintenance on the own standard way you don't they do for yourself before you come meet me now as a man. So as you meet me as a man, you cannot function. When it comes to bills, you can't function. But when it comes to conversation and other things, you dey function. You see, say, wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that women should be providers, but I'm saying that if you create a standard for yourself as a woman, where you believe, say, a day higher than normal, even if you meet a normal guy or you meet an extraordinary guy, maintain your standard for yourself.
Yeah,
Your standard is your own, no be for another person to maintain for you.
that's true.
I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, you're making 100% sense.
What do you have to contribute on that?
Like I always say, women that made this kind of statement doesn't really know the men, the struggle, they have been surviving based on another man's pocket. So, you understand? Because if the woman have actually gotten to a height, she has sense, not just gotten to that height. She has sense. You understand? She's well cultured, well educated, well mannered. You understand? You know that even a man coming to your life he's not an additional bank. He's coming to give you love, caring, support, and everything. But it's not like a bank. It's not like an ATM. Many women that made this kind of statement just feel like every man that comes into their life is a bank, it's an ATM. It's an additional money printing system machine.
Yeah,
It's very, very bad.
it's crazy. And I used to wonder, how did we get to this era? Who introduced us to this era? How did we arrive here?
I feel like how we also arrive here is some of our men,
True.
or some of our men don't have the masculinity to, how will I say, use their words to convince, to portray something. They want to use money. They want to use all these kind of materialistic things.
Well, I will also say that women who are the one that need to date in their tax bracket, date according to your level.
Yeah.
Don't be looking for somebody above your level. And when they try to attract so many people within your level, you start to complain.
Yeah.
Because these statements now are complainant statements.
That's true.
Men are not complaining. Men who are above their level, attracting the women below their level, they know they complain.
That's true.
They are ready to fit in the bill and see attract more again. Shey una the ones who go maintain una standard.
That's true.
Una complaining that
That's true. Yeah.
it only costs money.
Yeah.
Standard go dey maintain. So it is somebody in that situation that is making this statement.
Yeah. That's true.
You understand? Somebody wey don't feel say she's so special. They come knock her ground for ground. Like she they complain like this.
That's true.
Okay. All right, guys, we've come to the end of this particular episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow our social media handle, Vibetoons Podcast. Comment. Always share your opinion on our videos. Very important. We want to see your review. We appreciate your reviews on our videos. And share to your friend. Look forward to the next episode. Peace out.